do you guys have an Andy Luck story that you can legally tell us?
Oh, I got one for you.
This
This was my very first event working on a drift team for Chris Forsberg, 2014. They have the drivers meeting like underneath the little parking structure. I like had literally met Chris Forsberg one time in my life. It was months prior at the SEMA show in 2013. Brian Wilkerson, who I through a crazy series of events, he ended up working on the rallycross team that I was working on. He showed up. I'm like, hey, I'm Dylan. Hey, I'm Brian. What do you do? He's like, I'm Chris Forsberg's crew chief. I'm a massive drift fan. I'm like, oh my God, sweet. So I like met Chris Forsberg, Vaughn, and Turk at Fremont Street in Las Vegas, 2013. First time I ever met him. So I get a phone call from Chris Forsberg. Hey, Brian says you're cool. You want to work on the car, on Castro's car in 2014 for Long Beach? Yep, sweet. So I flew down there. His wife at the time picked me up from the airport. I go to the track, just like feeling everybody out. You know, we're all new. We don't really know each other that well. And everybody goes to the driver's meeting. I was like finishing up something on the car real quick. Okay, so like everybody's walking down and I'm like 50 feet behind him. Everybody walks right through. They all do the driver's meeting. And I go walking through there just to like go stand with the team. And then he's like, are you a driver or a spotter? And I was like, had no idea who he was. I was like, no. He's like, get the fuck out. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. Like, that dude's a dick. So I try to walk out, and then I'm just like standing like outside the fence. And I'm like, my whole team is like right there. I'm like, same shirt, same everything. Yeah. And I'm just like, well, like, this is dumb, like, whatever. So like he like kind of walked away and I was like, sweet. So I like walked back through again and I'm like standing there next to the team and he comes up and taps me on the shoulder and he's just like loses it on me. Like, I told you were Andy Luck style, and just loses it on me and was just like, you're never coming to an FD event ever again. Go get your eyes. He's like, give me your hard card. You're never coming. Like, you're done. You're out. Like, you're going home. Like, that's it. And I was like, I don't have my hard card on. I didn't even get my hard card yet. Didn't have it.
Oh my God.
And I did like the full blown walk of shame back to the truck and just like waited for everybody to get out of the driver's meeting. And I was like, that's it. I'm never coming to a drift event ever again. I was like, this is the worst day of my life. Like, I've never hated human beings so much in my entire life. Like, I felt so raw. I'm just trying to be with the team. I just want to like be a part of this. And he just motherfucked me for it. And, so Chris comes back from the driver's meeting and I'm like almost in tears at this point. And I'm just like, dude, like Andy just lost his like some dude, some big Asian guy. I don't even know his name. Like he just lost his shit on me. And it was the worst thing of my life. And he was like, all right, like let's go figure it out. So he like pulls me with and he goes and finds Andy. And then Chris is like, what's up? This is Dylan, you know? And he's like, well, I don't care. I told him, it better not happen again. I'll just, he's like, we walk away and I'm just like, this is the worst day of my life. And that was my very first interaction with Andy Luck. And now it was bad. I was like, I hadn't like, it was bad. It was really bad.
It's crazy how he can do that though.
Yeah. And now like, he's like, you know, I don't cross him ever, obviously. Like I earned,
right.
You know, I got his respect or whatever. He has my respect that day, but he's a cool dude, but he's got to do that job and somebody's got to do it. And he's pretty good at it. So I learned that very, very quickly. My very, very first FD event ever. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't even know if he'd remember it, honestly.
That's crazy. I mean,
I'm sure deep down he does. I'm sure somewhere all of these just have like a little piece of his brain taken out.
He has like a diary that he's just like, motherfucker, that poor.
Ha ha. Just
I told his ass.
Yeah.